WrestleMania 40, Philadelphia, The Rock and Roman Reigns, the Universal Champion, versus the People's Champion. Whether you like it or you don't like it, the People's Champion in the biggest main event in the history of professional wrestling, bound by blood.
Hold on, hold on. This right here is Roman, you're out here calling the shots, dictating WrestleMania 40, and as the tribal chief, as the undisputed champion, you have a lot of stroke, but it is not your right, it is not your distinction to determine the main event. It is mine. I won the Royal Rumble. And Rock, we had a wonderful conversation. I had many conversations. I have made my decision. At WrestleMania 40, in the main event, I choose you, Roman Reigns.
You must be crazy. You must be stupid or something, huh? This is a done deal. You're old news. Go over there with the number twos. The number two table will have you now. Loser bracket. Right there in the dummy in green. Just go, leave. You're embarrassing yourself now. Last year was your year. That was your moment. You were only a chapter in my book. Nobody cares about your story. Nobody cares about you finishing the story. You're embarrassing your entire family now. You, just understand this, you're irrelevant, just like your dad.
Here you are talking about family. Is that what the bloodline is? Let me ask you a question. How's Jay? It's not a family. You're a meal ticket, and they are nothing but lackeys, but yes men. They're goons. And what is this match all about right here? Who sits at the head of the table? What does it matter when neither of you have been doing any of the cooking for 2 years? Earlier we had that family tree up there, and you've invoked my father before, so let me go ahead and do the same. If your grandfather was here, if the High Chief, his grandfather, was here, they'd be ashamed of you.
Let me make something perfectly clear to you. When you talk about his family, you're talking about my family.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay.
When you're talking about his ancestors, you're
Okay.
talking about my ancestors.
Okay. Uh-oh.
And when you're talking about his blood,
Okay.
you're talking about my blood.
Uh-oh.
So now we have a problem.
Oh shit. About the problem. We about to have a problem. Oh! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my god! Hey yo, Rock! Rock slapped Cody! Oh! All hell breaking loose! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Now this is where WrestleMania should start right here. This is where WrestleMania season should start right here. That's what I'm talking about. 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 Let's go! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! This is what we need right here. Let's go! Let's go! Oh yeah! This is what we need.
No, you don't.
Yes, we do. Yes, we
You don't
do.
get to do whatever you want.
Whatever you want. Open your mouth about our family
It's your
again.
ass any day of the week. I've done it every single time.
It don't matter, 'cause they don't like the clothes she wears. Don't like the color of her hair.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Antoine here. We're back on the video. We're back with another video on this channel. In today's video, we're here to talk about, the whole press conference that happened on Thursday. As I'm recording this, it is on a Saturday, so by the time that happens, it's over. You go watch back if you want to. I'll probably put a link down in the description so you can go watch the whole press conference or the main event of the press conference. Because mainly, we're just going to talk about the whole main event of the whole press conference and all this other type of stuff. So, because that's like the most important part. That's like where everybody was just wondering, is Cody going to finish the story, or are they actually going to go with the route with Roman, versus The Rock for the World Heavyweight for the WWE Championship? All this other type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And let's just say there's a lot of things I want to talk about and all this other type of stuff. So sit back, relax and enjoy the videos, because I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be a lot of stuff I want to talk about in this press conference. But I mainly just want to talk about the main event, because everyone in the wrestling community and around the world is talking about the main event of the whole entire the wrestling WrestleMania kickoff show of WrestleMania 40, and everybody want to talk about the whole main event and all this type of stuff. Everything else probably don't even matter as much, but that's no here, that's no there. So yeah, I ain't gonna waste none of your time. So let's talk about this main event real quick. You know what I'm saying? But before we get to that, I do want to say something real quick. WWE, I'm kind of disappointed in you a little bit, because the fact that you guys are not making Seth Rollins and his championship as not like much prestige. It's like he doesn't even matter. I mean, if you look at the segment, if you go watch the segment, you notice that Roman was still cooking him, and he was talking about his secondary title when Cody, eventually did what he did, made his decision, and they just treat him like he was like a kid, like when the Rock and Cody and the Roman started confronting, like with the Rock and Roman, when Cody started confronting the Rock and Roman, Seth Rollins screwed in the back like he was like number two, or he was not that important. He was just yapping, talking, but. To me, it felt like a disrespect towards Seth Rollins, but also towards the World Heavyweight Championship. Like Roman kept saying this is number two, and he kept on saying you're wearing your wife's clothing. Like he's really disrespecting Seth Rollins. It's still cooking him, and just make up more of his point when he said on the last Friday that title that he has, that Seth Rollins has, is number two, and there's no telling what's going to happen in this one. But say it sucks that it had to happen. I was hoping that that Seth Rollins would stand up for himself. He eventually did. He stood up for himself when Kobe got slapped. But that's nor here, that's nor there. I'm still gonna tell you all that type of stuff. But like, I just want to point that out, because like I love what Seth Rollins doing with his character, with him, his wrestling skills, and he's like my favorite wrestler right now in WWE right now. And to see him get disrespected, and then his World Heavyweight Championship reign getting disrespected, and him getting disrespected overall is just crazy to me, man. It's like, can WWE ever take Seth Rollins seriously, or can they ever, make his World Heavyweight Championship prestige? I mean, like Roman's cooking his ass. Talk about his number 2, and it's the truth. And I said in the last video, it is number 2. Like, you can't deny it. It is number 2, but I just find it hard to believe, considering the fact that how hardworking that Seth Rollins is, and the fact that he's getting disrespected, man, it's crazy to me, man. It's super crazy to me, man. And hopefully, hopefully they can change that. You know what I'm saying, and move on from it. But something tells me, and hopefully it's not the case. Hopefully it's not the case that Seth Rollins might be involved in this. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do with this one. But overall, though, the press conference overall, besides the whole entire, the whole entire, the main event, everything else was pretty fine too as well. Bianca got something to say. She probably going to be wrestling probably Jade. That's what I'm assuming. Obviously, they're teasing Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch, which basically kind of spoils the whole entire Elimination Chamber. And then we get to the main event, and you guys already know things get really interesting in this main event. And my God, it was so good. Like, I don't think y'all even want to miss it. Like, it was super good though. But that's why in today's video we're going to talk about the whole entire main event, and to see what they're going to go from there. Because there's multiple things they could do with this WrestleMania 40 kickoff encounter, and they go from there. Because the Rock's gonna be cooking, so it's Triple H gonna be cooking. You know what I'm saying? So only time will tell. You know what I'm saying? And Roman and Cody, they're gonna cook too as well. But we don't know for sure what's gonna happen. But only time will tell. So yeah, without further ado, what I'm saying, let's talk about this main event, and then let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see where they're gonna go from there. So we get to the meat and potatoes. We all know what's up. We already know what's gonna go down. We all been waiting for this main event of the press conference between Roman, Seth Rollins, and see what Cody gonna make his decision, because he has been on his Instagram story saying, "I've made my decision," and if something tells me that either two things are gonna happen: either he was gonna go with Seth Rollins, or either he was gonna get Roman Reigns. You know what I'm saying? And at first I was like, okay, maybe this is Swerve. Maybe there's a chance that Cody's gonna go to WrestleMania to face Roman, because he did some counseling. He talked to the Rock. You know what I'm saying? But maybe he changed his mind and started to realize, you know what? Maybe I just need to just reconcile myself and just think about the decision that I'm going to be talking about. You know what I'm saying? And go from there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm super glad that they decided to go with that route, because it made Cody look foolish to even think about going against Seth Rollins, because there's no story between them. Cody's beat Seth 3 times. It doesn't make any sense. So I'm glad that they decided to pull the plug and decided to make Cody, you know what I'm saying, fuck it, I'm going to finish my story. I'm going against Roman Reigns. But before we get to that, obviously, the whole main event happened. Roman Reigns was talking Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins was talking smack to each other. Seth Rollins talking about, hey, you finally showed up, and then Roman was talking about, you know what, you're dressing in your wife's clothing and all this type of stuff. So I was like, okay. So he's talking about his wife and his clothing, and you got Seth Rollins saying, oh, you finally show up, and then they get down to business, and then of course, you know what I'm saying, and obviously Roman was talking about, Cody had made his decision. He won. He got stuff to choose, whatever. I get to choose what I want to face, you know what I'm saying? Make him look like he won the Royal Rumble. In reality, we know that Roman did not win the Royal Rumble, right? And he chose The Rock, and the boos were going crazy. And then The Rock comes out, even more boos was going out. Rock was trying to take this all in, He closes his eyes, taking this all in, and be like, yes, this is what I wanted right here. He's like, he's breathing in and thinking that, you know what, I'm glad I turned corporate heel. I'm glad I joined that board of directors and turned corporate heel. Basically, he's Vince McMahon, if you guys want to say that, except that he's not doing no ST, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let that go from there. The Rock was just taking it all in. I think people don't understand when The Rock was the heel, he was doing really good, man. He could work as a heel, a face, a mix of both. The Rock is really good, man. At his character with the mic skills, he could turn babyface and have the crowd go at him. He can even turn heel and still have the crowd go at him. Because after all, he's the people's champ for a reason. He's the people's champ for a reason. He's really good at being a face and a heel. Now, I don't know either or, but that's up to y'all to decide, man. Which y'all prefer, the heel Rock or face Rock? I prefer both. You know what I'm saying? Because it can work. He can make it work for himself and other wrestlers who are going against him, right? If it's a face or a heel. That's not here. That's not there, right? So everything was going great, right? You know what I'm saying? Like everything was like, okay. So obviously he's talking about his how he feel like this is gonna be the biggest match between Roman and The Rock. He talked about his family tree, which is a really nice family tree. That really wish my family had a family tree of that. That would really be nice, but unfortunately, I don't. Unfortunately, but that's not here. That's not there. That's not here. That's not there. Of course, they shake it out. You know what I'm saying? Rock gave Roman some respect. You know what I'm saying? Here and there, shook hands with him, and then Cody comes out and he said, "This is bullshit." And I'm like, oh, damn. They cut that out. We know what he said. Now, before we get to the Cody one he said, I do want to say something real quick. WWE, I am kind of disappointed that y'all letting, y'all allowing Roman Reigns to disrespect the World Heavyweight Championship. I haven't forgot about that yet. Like, literally, y'all allowing him to disrespect the World Heavyweight Championship, and Seth Rollins just standing there doing nothing. It's like he was like a kid. Meanwhile, Cody and The Rock and Roman Reigns having their confrontation, and you're just standing there acting like a kid, like he don't even matter. Like Seth has put in the work for the past years, and he gets rewarded by a World Heavyweight Championship. Yes, it's a second place title. We all know that, but like damn, can there be some respect on Seth Rollins' name? Like, bro, like in the world title, of course, like, damn, man. It's like they're disrespecting Seth Rollins so much, and they're allowing Roman Reigns to do it, man. And it just proved Roman even more of a point that title means nothing, and that's just a second place, a second fiddle thing. And it's a second to the top of the food chain type of shit. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy that what Roman said on Friday night seemed to come into tuition that is so true. Like, God, man, they made Seth Rollins look like a fool. Like he was in the back, like he was a child, man. Like this is like when Cody and Roman and The Rock was speaking to each other. It was like a grown man's business. Meanwhile, Seth is just chirping in the background like a kid. And he's holding the title. It seemed disrespectful. I really wish Seth can went more into Roman Reigns to like get himself out of the gutter. You know what I'm saying? Stand up for your title and for yourself. You know what I'm saying? But WWE, they're not gonna allow that to happen. They're not gonna allow that to happen. So it doesn't even matter. I just want to point that out real quick. So that being said, right, we got of course the confrontation. Cody Rhodes comes out. He said, "This is bullshit." You know what I'm saying? He comes out and he's talking about, I made my decision. I chose Roman Reigns to face him at WrestleMania. And then Roman and The Rock was kind of not too pleased about it. And you already, I lost my voice. And you already know Roman's like pissed, like, you must be stupid. Are you crazy? Do you want to go down like this? You're gonna be irrelevant, just like your daddy. I'm like, damn. And then Cody can't come back. He was like, so you disrespecting my family. Let's go ahead and talk about yours, huh? And then all of a sudden, he talks about this the family tree, this and that. His grandfather, your grandfather, you know what I'm saying, this and that. And then he talks about, so why does it matter when none of you have been doing the cooking for the past 2 years type of shit? I'm like, damn. Well, neither of you have been doing a cooking for the last 2 years. That's true. Rock's been going. Roman Reigns barely showing up. He said that line. I was like, damn. And then he said, your father, Roman Reigns' Roman Reigns' grandfather, and The Rock's grandfather would have been ashamed of you and all that type of stuff. I was like, damn, that's a good comeback, Cody. I like that. that The Rock comes in so slowly. He's like, hang on now. You're disrespecting his family. You're disrespecting my family. You disrespect his blood. You're disrespecting my blood. You're disrespecting my ancestors. You mean his ancestors. You're disrespecting my ancestor. We have a problem. And I was like, oh shit. Now Cody did mention about Jay, how he did mention about I forgot to mention he did mention about, Jay and all this other type of stuff to Roman. Like, how is Jay, this and that? How you manipulating him, you use him. So the crowd went on and all type of stuff. So I want to put that with Cody. But back to The Rock. When he said those things, he disrespect the blood, the ancestor, the family, he just slapped the dude. He just slapped Cody, and all hell broke loose. And I was all in for it. I loved it. I loved it so much. And to make it even better, Seth Rollins came in. He was pissed off about this. I think one of the lines he was talking about, I can't remember. He's talking about some The Rock being like the board director type of lines. I can't remember. I'm sure you guys can help me in the comment sections. I'm not sure. But nonetheless, though, after that happened, The Rock came in, spoke to Triple H on the backstage, talked about, you better fix this, you know what I'm saying? And then he cursed and all this type of stuff. And they had their little confrontation and all this other type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And because, The Rock and Triple H have some beef, you know what I'm saying? So it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. And then after that happened. It was over. It was over. The press conference was officially over. And, man, it was so good. It was so good. It was a must-see press conference. It was a must-see. We need to see that. And I'm glad that, that WWE delivered on this one. Everyone was happy. Everyone's now wondering, is Cody going to finish the story? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's just wondering, okay, Cody's back in the story. He's going to finish it. What are they going to do with Seth Rollins? What are they going to do from here? What about the Elimination Chamber? What about the Elimination Chamber? What about, WrestleMania 40? How this going to work? Like, there's so many questions rather than answers. I don't have the answers, nor I have the details. But all in all, man, it was a fantastic press conference. And I had to talk about this because it was so fucking good. It was good. That right there was best for business. And I'm all in for it. Now, with that being said, that's pretty much it, the whole press conference type of stuff. So what do I think they're going to do from here? What I think they're going to go from here? Let's start with Seth Rollins. I think it's very clear. I think we all can agree. Seth Rollins, he needs to face Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship. Either that or Gunther, one or the other, because Drew McIntyre has proven himself to be a good heel and a right person to win possibly win the World Heavyweight Championship and go against Seth Rollins. You know what I'm saying? He earned the right to do that. Also, on top of this, he never had his moment. I mean, when he won the championship, when Drew won the championship, he was like, the crowd was silent. There were no crowd. It was a pandemic. Now, Drew can relive the moment and actually win it again. That's his story. You know what I'm saying? So he got some story in there, right? Then on top of all this, you know what I'm saying, you got Gunther. He's been, dominating the whole entire, mid-card for the Intercontinental Championship. He has over 600 plus days in the championship. He has over 600 plus days as the Intercontinental Champion. He's been dominating the whole, main roster. So, I think he could probably insert him into it because he's beaten everybody before, except for Seth Rollins. Drew McIntyre, he beat him before, so it would make sense. But only time will tell, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's the route they're going to go with, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't see anyone else besides these two that are capable of being a worthy challenger for Seth Rollins' World Heavyweight Championship. Now, I know some of you guys are probably going to say, well, what about Sami Zayn? I don't think Sami Zayn ain't ready for being a World Heavyweight Champion. I'm sorry. Maybe another year or so. I don't know. I think maybe next year he'll probably. I think he'd be worthy of a World Heavyweight Championship shot. But right now, I don't think that's not it. So yeah, that's pretty much it on that one. So what are they gonna do with the whole Rock, Triple H and Roman and Cody Rhodes type of shit now? Well, here's what we know right now. We know that Cody is back on this train right now. He's back on finishing story, which means it's confirmed he will be facing Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. He will be facing Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Now, here's the issue with this. The Rock wants to wrestle in this year's WrestleMania, if I'm correct. If that is the case, then they need to figure out some way to put Rock inserted into that match. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the reports are. I'm not going to go off the reports. I'm going to go off my mind. I'm thinking The Rock want to wrestle Roman. Cody want to wrestle Roman. You know what I'm saying? Both want to wrestle Roman. You know what I'm saying? To have the right to wrestle Roman. Triple H, he's going to get himself involved because obviously he's the head booker of the whole entire thing. And, you know, The Rock's like, you know, this board director type of person. So there's no telling what's going to be happening when it's all said and done. All in all, it's going to be very interesting because we don't know for sure of what's going to happen. I don't know for sure what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? None of us don't know. There's multiple ways we can think about it, and we're not even guaranteed it's going to happen. My thing here is, what I think is going to happen personally is based off of my thinking. I think we're going to see Cody versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania Night 2. Now, how to get there, I don't know. We have Elimination Chamber. That's the last pay-per-view before WrestleMania. I'm assuming, well, the rumors were going around that we might have a tag team match between Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns and The Rock. I don't think that's going to happen because Seth Rollins is not 100% clear, and the last thing you ever wanted is Seth Rollins get hurt before he had to finish time at WrestleMania. That would be weird. No. And you're not sure. We're not even sure that The Rock's going to be going in Australia. We're not even sure Roman Reigns going to be in Australia. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be like that pay-per-view is going to be a little bit stale. So I'm not sure. Unless maybe they can maybe make a story or audible and be like, you know what? How about this? How about we have how about this? How about we have Seth Rollins? No, not Seth Rollins. How about we have Cody Rhodes versus The Rock at the Elimination Chamber? Winner goes on to face Roman Reigns for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. That would make sense. That would make sense because obviously The Rock wants Roman. Cody wants Roman. Winner go against Roman Reigns. Face each other at the Elimination Chamber. That would make sense. But the problem here is, I don't know if WWE is going to make that happen. And we're not sure if The Rock's going to show up. And if that's the case, then something got to happen before WrestleMania. Something got to go down. Now, I did say in my last video where I talked about this, I said that either a triple threat match between Rock, Roman, and Cody, so that could probably work. I don't know. Or Roman versus The Rock night 1 and Cody versus Roman night 2. Now, give or take, Seth Rollins won't be main event neither of these shows, but I don't know if they're gonna go with that route. You know what I'm saying? I'm just guessing on my head. That's why I think they're probably gonna go with the route. They're probably gonna go with the route, but I'm not sure if they're going to. It depends on how they book it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got one hand, you got The Rock, who's the board directors. You got the other hand, you got Triple H, who is the head booker, because because The Rock is straight up, put himself instantly into the main event between him and Roman, but Triple H can change it, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't know what's going to happen. I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting. These are just my suggestions that I think is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Only time will tell. I don't know what's going to happen from here. Those are my guesses, what I think is going to happen. Lean toward WrestleMania 40. Some people might say that this might be a plan between The Rock and Cody, where The Rock takes Roman's size because obviously he's part of family, and then Cody, go into this match, thinking that go into this match, fighting Roman as much as he can at night 2, and then all suddenly The Rock turns on him and costs Roman the championship, will lead towards Roman versus The Rock, probably at WrestleMania 42 or SummerSlam. Only time will tell. I don't know what they're gonna do with this. I don't know. It's a wild guess to me, but you know what? I like it though because now we can just straight up go from here. You know what I'm saying? So people, like I said, might think that this might be a work between Cody and The Rock because they plan on taking down the bloodline. Some people are saying that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's just all my guesses. I'm assuming that maybe The Rock and Cody are probably going to be working together and all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying, to try to take down try to take down Roman in some sort of way. You know what I'm saying? Because after all, The Rock is the board of directors, so basically he can have all the say in what goes down, which give Roman extra powers and gives him like this extra trust towards Roman. I'm gonna get the extra powers, extra trust towards The Rock. Sorry, you know what I'm saying? Because if you think about it, The Rock has the higher power than Triple H, right? This makes Roman believe that he's invincible. Then at WrestleMania, he twists his power into some I don't know, it's a rock bottom, and then Cody wins. I don't know. Even to play fair. I don't know what's gonna happen. Those are just my guesses. Those are just my theory. What I think is gonna happen. Only time will tell. You know what I'm saying? I cannot wait for what's gonna be happening at WrestleMania 40. I've never been hyped about WrestleMania 40. I've never been hyped about WrestleMania in a long ass time, or road to a WrestleMania in a long time. It's probably my first ever. I'm super excited for it. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad WWE swerved us. Well, probably me, because I'm probably the only one that really thought that Roman and The Rock was probably going to go against each other. But really, I was hoping that there was a swerve and that just make this whole entire thing up. But that's nor here, that's nor there. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. I'm curious of what you guys think is going to happen. I'm curious what you guys think that, that what's going to like transpire when it's all said and done. All I know is that regardless of what happens, all I know, I just want Cody to finish his story. That's what I want. I think we all can agree, regardless of what happened, Rev, Rock is going fully heel or fucking over Roman or whatever, it a bukkake shit, whatever. As long as Cody finishes his story, I think we all can agree we can be happy and finally be done and move on to something that's bigger and better. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I got nothing else to say. Thank y'all for watching. Leave likes and subscribe. Let me know in the comment sections down below. How y'all feel about the press conference. Let me know in the comment sections down below how you feel about the press conference. What y'all think is going to happen. What y'all think that what's going to transpire after this. What y'all think they're going to go from here to Elimination Chamber to WrestleMania. What would y'all think about the outcome? I don't know what's going to happen. Honestly, those are just my thoughts in my head, but I think it's going to happen. But it's still questionable. So, that's pretty much it. Thank y'all for watching. And as always, take care. I'm out. Peace.
To the ones that told me to quit, look at me now. I could be the greatest of all time. I know that I can do it, you just gotta let me try.